Google Cloud Certified. Associate Cloud Engineer exam dumps are valuable for you to take and pass the test easily. Share some Google Associate Cloud Engineer exam dumps here for you to study. 1. You are developing a financial trading application that will be used globally. Data is stored and queried using a relational structure, and clients from all over the world should get the exact identical state of the data. The application will be deployed in multiple regions to provide the lowest latency to end users. You need to select a storage option for the application data while minimizing latency. What should you do? A. Use Cloud Bigtable for data storage. B. Use Cloud SQL for data storage. C. Use Cloud Spanner for data storage. D. Use Firestore for data storage. 2. You want to select and configure a cost-effective solution for relational data on Google Cloud Platform. You are working with a small set of operational data in one geographic location. You need to support point-in-time recovery. What should you do? A. Select Cloud SQL, MySQL. Verify that the Enable Binary Logging option is selected. B. Select Cloud SQL, MySQL. Select the Create Failover Replicas option. C. Select Cloud Spanner. Set up your instance with 2 nodes. D. Select Cloud Spanner. Set up your instance as multi-regional. 3. Your application development team has created Docker images for an application that will be deployed on Google Cloud. Your team does not want to manage the infrastructure associated with this application. You need to ensure that the application can scale automatically as it gains popularity. What should you do? A. Create an instance template with the container image, and deploy a managed instance group with autoscaling. B. Upload Docker images to Artifact Registry, and deploy the application on Google Kubernetes Engine using standard mode. C. Upload Docker images to the cloud storage, and deploy the application on Google Kubernetes Engine using standard mode. D. Upload Docker images to Artifact Registry, and deploy the application on Cloud Run. 4. The sales team has a project named Sales Data Digest that has the ID Acme Data Digest. You need to set up similar Google Cloud resources for the marketing team, but their resources must be organized independently of the sales team. What should you do? A. Grant the project editor role to the marketing learn for Acme Data Digest. B. Create a project lean on Acme Data Digest and then grant the project editor role to the marketing team. C. Create another Protect with the ID Acme Marketing Data Digest for the marketing team and deploy the resources there. D. Create a new Protect named Meeting Data Digest and use the ID Acme Data Digest. Grant the project editor role to the marketing team. 5. You have been asked to set up the billing configuration for a new Google Cloud customer. Your customer wants to group resources that share common IAM policies. What should you do? A. Use labels to group resources that share common IAM policies. B. Use folders to group resources that share common IAM policies. C. Set up a proper billing account structure to group IAM policies. D. Set up a proper project naming structure to group IAM policies. 6. You created several resources in multiple Google Cloud projects. All projects are linked to different billing accounts. To better estimate future charges, you want to have a single visual representation of all costs incurred. You want to include new cost data as soon as possible. What should you do? A. Configure billing data export to BigQuery and visualize the data in Data Studio. B. Visit the cost table page to get a CSV export and visualize it using Data Studio. C. Fill all resources in the pricing calculator to get an estimate of the monthly cost. D. Use the reports view in the Cloud Billing Console to view the desired cost information. 7. Your VMs are running in a subnet that has a subnet mask of 255.255.255.240. The current subnet has no more free IP addresses and you require an additional 10 IP addresses for new VMs. The existing and new VMs should all be able to reach each other without additional routes. What should you do? A. Use gcloud to expand the IP range of the current subnet. B. Delete the subnet, and recreate it using a wider range of IP addresses. C. Create a new project. Use shared VPC to share the current network with the new project. D. Create a new subnet with the same starting IP but a wider range to overwrite the current subnet. 8. You have developed an application that consists of multiple microservices, with each microservice packaged in its own Docker container image. You want to deploy the entire application on Google Kubernetes Engine so that each microservice can be scaled individually. What should you do? A. Create and deploy a custom resource definition per microservice. B. Create and deploy a Docker Compose file. C. Create and deploy a job per microservice. D. Create and deploy a deployment per microservice. 9. Your company runs its Linux workloads on Compute Engine instances. Your company will be working with a new operations partner that does not use Google accounts. You need to grant access to the instances to your operations partner so they can maintain the installed tooling. What should you do? A. Enable Cloud IAP for the Compute Engine instances, and add the operations partner as a Cloud IAP tunnel user. B. Tag all the instances with the same network tag. Create a firewall rule in the VPC to grant TCP access on port 22 for traffic from the operations partner to instances with the network tag. C. Set up Cloud VPN between your Google Cloud VPC and the internal network of the operations partner. D. Ask the operations partner to generate SSH key pairs, and add the public keys to the VM instances. 10. Your company has a large quantity of unstructured data in different file formats. You want to perform ETL transformations on the data. You need to make the data accessible on Google Cloud so it can be processed by a Dataflow job. What should you do? A. Upload the data to BigQuery using the BQ command line tool. B. Upload the data to cloud storage using the gsutil command line tool. C. Upload the data into Cloud SQL using the import function in the console. D. Upload the data into Cloud Spanner using the import function in the console.